the new moon, time for new beginnings, and I am going to go ahead and ask you once again if when you are creating your intent right now is to put in the intent for health for everybody that is affected by the COVID-19, and also health for the earth. I think that when we send love to the earth and to all of our fellow people, that does nothing but help everybody get a little bit better. So I'm alone tonight. My daughter and granddaughter are at home doing some things that they needed to get accomplished. So you won't see my two sidekicks here with me tonight. I'm going to go ahead and start. It looks like we've got at least 3 people on. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to remind you, because I don't know what 3 people are on. We will go ahead and cast the circle. While I'm casting a physical circle here in my room, I am casting a virtual circle around everybody that is within the phone as well. And so if you don't cast your own circle, you're still protected in mine. So I think we're going to go ahead and get started. So I walk this circle once around to cleanse and consecrate the ground. I walk this circle once again between the worlds all time can bend. I walk this circle thrice this time, for the protection of the Lord and the Lady are mine. When I cast my circle, the first time I walk around with salt, which is representative of the earth. The second time I walk around with water, which is the element of water. The third time I walk around, I use incense, which is both fire and incense. So it's fire and air. And so by doing that, I have recognized all of the 4 elements that we are created from. Now we're going to bring the elements and their guardians in. So if you will face the east. Guardians of the east, element of air, we thank you for attending and protecting. We invite you to attend and protect our circle tonight. Please bring with you your gifts of communication, so that even though we are social distancing, we still are creating community and family. We bid you hail and welcome. And to the south, hail guardians of the south, element of fire. We invite you to attend and protect our ritual tonight. Bring with you your gifts of warmth and excitement. We bid you hail and welcome. And to the west, hail guardians of the west, element of water. We invite you to attend and protect our ritual tonight. Bring with you your gifts of intuition and love and compassion. We bid you hail and welcome. To the north, hail guardians of the north, element of earth. We invite you to attend and protect our ritual tonight. Bring with you your gifts of prosperity, abundance, and stability. We bid you hail and welcome. And bringing in the goddess. In this night and in this hour, I call upon your ancient power. Moon goddess in all your forms, maiden, mother, and crone, I invite you to attend and protect our ritual tonight. I bid you hail and welcome. Okay. If you have any questions about how I cast my circle and what I'm doing, I invite you to put your question on the page. Because the phone is so far away, so that you can see the altar, I can't address the questions right now, but I'm happy to respond as soon as I get closer to the phone. Tonight's working is the new moon. The new moon is moving into Gemini tonight and is coming with a lot of cosmic activity. Neptune, Venus, Saturn, and Mercury will also be releasing their energies. The Pleiadian portal, which was opened on May 16th, will be strengthened under this Gemini new moon. It sounds like a lot, but it's not going to be overwhelming, the energies. You can very easily harness these energies to positively affect your journey. And that's what we're working on this new moon, is our journey. The time has come for you to see inward and ask yourself what it is that you would like to be in the future. Remember that what you put in your intent is what you will realize under this new moon. Now, we have been on lockdown since March 8th. It's a long time. This is the third new moon that we've done here from my house through Facebook Live. What this has done for us is given us a time to slow down and look at what we are. Are we the people that we want to be? I've talked through the posts a little bit about you get to write your story. We're 3 months in or 2 months in, and my question to you to think about during this new moon is the story that you've been writing from March until today. Is this the story that you want to be telling 10, 20 years from now? If it's not, then now is the time to look inside and decide what is the story that you want to tell. You need to take steps at a time to create that story. We can't decide, okay, I'm going to change today and I'm going to totally do a 180. And it is because that's not sustainable. So you need to look out and see what it is that you want to change. What it is, and start taking steps towards that. I will tell you, for me, this has been good for me because it has made me step back and it has made me realize that a lot of things that I loved to do years and years ago I haven't done because I've gotten so tied up in the shop and not taking very much good self-care time. and it is, and so now I'm doing my garden. And I went out and bought chickens because I love fresh chicken eggs and I love the chickens. I've been making jam and I've been doing the Facebook Lives, which, to be honest with you, I thought I would hate. And I don't. I'm having so much fun with that. And it's something that I would not have done without this slowdown. So when I look at this slowdown, very definitely my business has gone down, and I've had to tighten my belt in order to pay everything that I need to pay. It hasn't been easy. And honestly, while I love doing this Facebook Live with the moons, I really miss being out under the moon in the park with those of you who always join me. So there's good and bad, but I'm able to see a lot more good. And so with that, while I do sometimes get down and I get depressed and sad, I still see a lot of things that are positive for me. And that's what I'm challenging you to do. What are the positive things that have come out of this? And what is it that you want to continue? What behaviors do you want to continue during the next rest of your life? The new moon appears amidst the dark sky. Last night there was no moon. Tonight there'll be a very small sliver. If you think of this darkness as like the darkness inside a womb, it is the time of creation, and it's time for you to create what you want next in your life. The darkness might be a little scary. Change is scary. But remember that the uncertainty it brings is just an indication of change. You get to choose what kind of change that's going to be. You get to choose the transformation that you want, and the energy of the new moon in Gemini will guide you with that. The twins are one. You might feel a little bit of push and pull between what your heart wants and what your mind wants. But the twins, while they are two twins, they are one soul and in the skies. And so what you have is one of the Gemini twins is very earthy and keeps you grounded, and the other is more heavenly. It's your lower and higher self is what it is. And so coming together, it's going to keep you grounded but able to dream. And that's what we want to do, is do that. It is, we've got the Saturn retrograde coming along as well, which also represents your earthly connection and will help you stay grounded and make methodical and practical decisions. And the energies from Neptune and Venus might make your vision a little bit hazy, as Neptune rules over dreams, illusions, and spirituality. Use this haziness to activate your artistic potential. The instability that you might feel under these energies will only lead you to firmer ground as you learn to harness those energies. The dark sky during this Gemini moon is a perfect time for us to set our future intents and get started on that journey of who we want to be. Tonight, for my offering, I'm using mugwort. So that's what it looks like, if you can see it. It is, mugwort is used for divination and dreaming, and I will be using it to help me listen better to my guides and teachers as we make this journey towards my future, so that I am making my decisions being guided in a good way. I will be putting, as I have the last 2 months, I will be putting my offering in this bowl of water, and then I will take the water outside and give it to my grandmother trees that are in my yard. Because this is a water ritual and I don't have a river running through my yard, thankfully. This is the way that I'm giving it to the water. Again, as you're doing your intent, please give a thought to the continued healing of Mother Earth and all of her inhabitants. So put your offering in between both of your hands. Think about your goals and intents for the next month. What is it that you want to do? Bring the power of our sacred circle into your being and center it in your heart. Bring the waxing power of the maiden goddess, Moon, down through the crown of your head, right here. Bring it through your third eye. Bring it through your throat chakra, making sure that it is your personal truth and what you want, not what somebody else wants for you. And bring it down into your heart. Mix the energy of the circle, the energy of the moon, and the energy of your goals and intents together. Let them sit there for a minute and make each other stronger. Send this divine energy in your heart, down through your arms, into your hands, and into your offering. Blessings on this new moon night. Maiden moon, please bless our magical rite. With gentle moon and soothing light, illuminate our goals tonight. Smallest moon of the May sky that can hardly be seen with the naked eye, grant us this night of dreams so true that we can start our life anew. Honored maiden of the night, I call upon you to put things right. Let us wake in the light of morn, where our lives will be reborn. Please repeat after me. I embrace the beginnings that are unfolding. I open to the miracles that are coming. My dreams and desires manifest. All that I wish for flows to me. I am blessed. I am loved. I am whole. Blessed be. Your offerings are now charged with your goals and intents. Release your offerings into your bowl of water. And then when we're done and the circle has been released, we'll take it outside and give our offerings to Mother Earth and ask her to send our intents out into the universe. And so now we're going to release the circle. In this night and in this hour, Maiden Goddess, you brought forth to us your ancient power. Continue to watch us as we go through the day, always walking in a spiritual way. We bid you hail and farewell. And turning to the east, Guardians of the East, element of air, thank you for attending and protecting our circle tonight. Please leave with us your gifts of communication so that we might hear our guides and teachers on one side of the veil and our friends and family on the other side of the veil to help us move on our journey. We bid you hail and farewell. And to the south, Guardians of the South, element of fire, we thank you for attending and protecting our ritual tonight. Please leave with us your gifts of warmth and excitement so as we take steps on our new journey, we do it in comfort and with passion. We bid you hail and farewell. To the west, Guardians of the West, element of water, we thank you for attending and protecting our circle tonight. Please leave with us your gifts of intuition and compassion and love so that we may love the journey that we are taking and love ourselves, that we have compassion, understanding that everybody else is taking different steps in their journey, and that we keep our intuition open to hear from our guides and teachers. We bid you hail and farewell. And to the north, Guardians of the North, element of earth, thank you for attending and protecting our ritual tonight. Please leave with us your gifts of prosperity, abundance, and stability. Help us, guide us through our fears as we are in the midst of change, and allow us the ability to share with others the abundance and prosperity that we have. We bid you hail and farewell. The circle is open, but never broken. With love to all and harm to none, our spell is cast, our magic is done. This is what we ask of thee, as we will, so mote it be. This is usually the time that I do housekeeping, and because we're not getting together very much, we don't have a whole lot of housekeeping to do. The shop is open if you want to come in. It's open from noon until 5, Tuesday through Saturday. If you would rather have something shipped to you, I can do that as well. I received notice from the Parks and Rec that my park requests have been canceled for the month of June, so June we'll still be doing these rituals from my house. I hope you all are doing well. I know this is a hard time, and certainly I've had my hard days, but I'm doing well, and I would like to think that that you are too. If you need to talk, or you just want to say, hey, send me a note through Facebook. I miss you all, and I look forward to a time when we're actually seeing each other's faces instead of just you seeing mine. So take care of yourself, stay safe and healthy with grit and grace. Blessed be.